Welcome back. You're watching The Money Show on ET now, and it's time for our Spend with CMS segment. The one thing that all of us have realized while working from home is how important it is to invest in a good home for yourselves. And one aspect of making life very easy, though of course at the risk of perhaps making you a bit lazy as well, is smart homes. Your television, electronic equipments, electricity as well can all be controlled using an app, your mobile phone, or what we call as essentially the Internet of Things. That's essentially a very layperson's definition of what we would call as a smart home. Here's one such company that's actually striving to make your life a little easier. Let's understand a bit more about this feature, how expensive it is, and perhaps bust some myths as well around making your home a smart one. We have Divya Teja Kondeti, the co-founder and CEO of smartden.in. Divya Teja, thanks so much for joining us today on ET Now. Like I mentioned, when we say smart home, we often think of the IoT and concepts like that. So why don't you first start off by explaining this concept of smart home to us, and how easy is it to sort of incorporate it, in our Indian homes, in our day-to-day lifestyle?
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Yes, smart homes, as you mentioned, it is very easy technology to be looked at and to incorporate in the home. It's pretty simple, connecting to the internet like the way you connect your phone to a Wi-Fi network. So to give a quick overview, smart home is where all the devices in the home, which can be a light, switch, lock, or anything of that sort that you use in a daily life, can be connected to internet, and it will allow you to control your home remotely as well. It's just not that, it also allows you to understand your usage habits and to give you a very good solution to have a better lifestyle, an efficient lifestyle as well.
All right. It does tend to sound expensive. I mean, for me, the fact that you'll be taking all of my equipment and sort of plugging it together in this, in this one network, it frankly sounds a little expensive. So why don't you tell us a bit about the pricing? How does SmartDen come into the picture, and what's the overall, bill going to be if I decide to convert my home into one?
Absolutely. Yes. So there is a market, and everybody thinks that making a smart home is restricted to the movies, and it is expensive. Well, it's a pure myth buster that I would want to say. It's a myth that we say it's expensive. One can start actually experiencing the magic of a smart home connecting to the internet with us from just 1.5 lakh rupees. It also contains almost nine different type of devices. It's ranging, as I mentioned, from lights, locks, TVs, everything can be connected to internet from just 1 lakh rupees, 1.5 lakh rupees.
Okay, interesting. Can this concept essentially be stitched into an existing home? I mean, I understand that if I'm building my home from scratch, or if I have some serious renovation work going on in my home, then yes, you can sort of stitch it into the infrastructure. But what if I already have a set home? To what extent can I sort of stitch this concept into the existing home?
Yes, so basically, as SmartDen, we specialize into wireless integration. In terms of a smart home, when we talk, there are so many different type of home automation systems that are available. As you rightly mentioned, for a new home, there are wired integration where you need to put a lot of wiring internally and etc. Whereas for the existing home, we specialize in that, and we give a complete wireless integration where without even touching the walls or the ceiling of your home, we can transform your existing home in just one day.
In just one day. Okay, all right. So, I mean, is that a service that SmartDen as well does provide in terms
Yes.
of, the labor and the service part of it?
Yes, we, so basically
Okay,
what we
excellent.
do.
All right. Is this, go ahead.
Well, what I'm saying is with us, what we do is we build an app. We give a centralized app which connects to everything. We also do the services. We give the products which I just mentioned to you within the 1 lakh rupees, 1.5 lakh, which I mentioned. We give everything all together along with the products and the app as well.
All right. Now, the one issue that all of us always face is the not so strong internet infrastructure in the country. We face call drops, we face glitches in our internet and what have you. Basically, there's not enough consistency, in our internet speeds, etc. Would that hinder with me being with the smart home concept really servicing me in a good way?
Yes, absolutely. Again, that's where we come into the play, where if you want to convert your home into a smart home, when you are in the home, actually you don't need internet. It all connects to the app and it is all in the home, and you don't need internet if you are controlling your devices from the home. Only when you go out of the home, you would need internet, and you wouldn't need more than 2 Mbps speed.
So for now, by the way, what are the products that SmartDent converts into a smart home? If you could just list that for us.
Yes, so I would start with the lights, which is the most popular popular type of device that we use in the home. So ranging from lights, we also automate locks, switches that we use on a daily life. We do fan controls, we do USB ports, we do switches, we do thermostats, we also do curtain control and everything. So altogether, there are 9 plus type of devices as a standard that we do.
How would me converting my home into a smart home make my work from home life easier? Divya Teja, walk us through how a typical day in the life of, in my life in a smart home would look like.
Well, absolutely. So I would be glad to do that. So let's assume that you are working from home and everybody are currently, let's say we wake up in the morning, we need something soother lighting, soother environment for us to start our day, and we need our hot coffee and a geyser to be ready to so that we can take our hot shower. So with just a click, or even if you have scheduled everything with the app, everything comes comes alive. Your curtains are open, your lights are dimmed into a very soothing lighting, and then your geyser is switched on and your coffee is ready to be brewed. So this is how you can start a day. Let's say we move on to the mid of the day, where you are increasing your work with the internet, with your office and everything. You need to have a lunch. So your microwave is on and your lights are set up to that context with that specific temperature. Your room is locked with the automated lock, and your fan controls are on with the specific speed that you want. That way, your midday is moved on to the evening. The moment you get into the evening, you would want to relax a bit, and your sun is coming down. So with the automation, with the smart home, your lights are again come down to the evening lighting. Your microwaves and everything are switched off, so that you don't consume the vampire power. And there are specific areas that you probably want to lit up, and your day comes into that play in the evening. Well, let's say you have a small get together in the evening for a small party or a dinner. So your timing at that specific point of time, you can set it up, and the light colors changes, the locks are open. You would know who is coming in front of your door with your video doorbell coming into the play, and you can allow them remotely wherever you are in the home. So, and by end of the day, you are while you are going to the bed, your curtain controls come into the play, and the curtain controls closes the doors, closes the curtains, lock is closed, and you are securely locked and moved on to the bed with an alarm ready to set up for you in the morning to start a new day.
Okay, well, it sounds wonderful, certainly. And I can't wait to try it out myself. Thank you so much, Divya Teja, for joining us today on the Money Show in our Spend with TMS segment.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, on that note, we will wrap it up on this episode of The Money Show. Many thanks for watching. Stay tuned to ET.